Answer the call and fight global warming. That was the message from all the music stars performing Saturday in live Earth concerts on 7 separate continents. Former U.S. Vice President Al Gore spearheaded this global event. He opened Tokyo's live Earth show by appearing in a hologram.
If we look at the Earth from space, it looks like a blue ball coated with a very thin layer of lacquer. And within that thin layer are all the air, all the water, and all the living beings. This fragile layer is all that we have. It's our only home. And we owe it to our children and our children's children to protect it.
Well, South Africa was joined in that worldwide music marathon, and Aisha Sase has more from Johannesburg.
It's been a great evening here at the Coca-Cola Dome just north of Johannesburg. Large crowds of people turned out for the South African leg of Live Earth, and while the venue itself wasn't completely full, it holds just over 15,000 people, there was still a wonderfully festive atmosphere. Those who turned out did enjoy the wonderful acts that were on stage, a mix of international and local household names. Internationally, the likes of Joss Stone and UB40, as well as South African stars Zola and Danny Kaye, and many, many more. Those we spoke to ahead of the concert said they really hoped it would really spark a momentum that would see action taken against climate change. And we were also able to sit down and talk to singer-composer Angelique Kidjo, who gave us a real sense of the growing awareness of the issue on the continent.
I think we can do this kind of concert because we still have a planet for us. And I would like our children to be part of this kind of event in the future. That's why I'm doing it today. If we don't do something to preserve this planet, and if we exhaust this planet, we are going to lose all of us. And no money in this world can save one life.
Angelique Kidjo really summing up the growing awareness of the problem and really the need for action to be taken on this issue. Climate experts have pointed out that though Africa is the lowest emitter of global gases, they predicted that it is the region that will be hardest hit by the problem, and they're predicting, if the situation carries on as it is, higher sea levels, growth of infectious diseases, as well as a loss of species and just generally worsening droughts and floods. So really a very, very serious situation, a situation that needs greater action taken by governments, industrialized governments, as well as governments from the developing world. The people here this evening really embraced the wonderful sounds and the wonderful music, but they also took to heart the great message at the heart of this global event, that change must happen on the issue of global warming. Aisha Sase, CNN, outside Johannesburg.
And those concerts stretched from Johannesburg all the way to Washington, from Rio to Antarctica. The Live Earth concerts all across the globe. But will they make a lasting impact in the end? Phil Black now with a look.
Rocking the Planet. Started in Sydney. Almost 50,000 attended the first Live Earth concert. Tokyo was next, where US singer Rihanna belted out her hits. In Shanghai, a change of pace. The 12 Girls Band playing traditional Chinese instruments. Colombia's Shakira swung her hips in Hamburg. And London's new Wembley Stadium filled with a crowd keen to see some of the biggest names in the world. Like the Black Eyed Peas, who say they're thrilled to be part of Live Earth.
It's really important because I think that as musicians we can get together and it really makes a statement. I remember, watching Live Aid, us being in Live Aid, and it really just gathers people's attention.
$60,000 people roared for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Closing the Wembley show fell to Madonna.
Thank you, and good night, London.
You probably don't know these guys, but they are the coolest band in the world. Literally. 5 workers at a British research station in Antarctica. They helped the man behind the mission, former US Vice President Al Gore, achieve his goal of a live Earth concert on every continent in 24 hours. What impact that effort will have is somewhat less clear than the obvious good times had by musicians and fans around the globe. Phil Black, CNN, London.